Hello everyone, myself Smt Meshram, महात्मा गांधी विद्या मंदिर संचलित MHG Junior College, Malegaon Camp. So, today's subject SP chapter number 12, Stock Exchange. Let's see what content are in this chapter. Stock exchange meaning, function of stock exchange, major stock exchange in India, SEBI and function of SEBI. So people with the huge a surplus used to invest into a stock as they could afford the risk, but now it has become a common for a masses to invest his little surplus into security market because the electronic media transmits the information to common man. It also increases the awareness of investment opportunities to the people so that they can invest in the stock market. Stock market is like a commodity market where securities are bought and sold. You know what? A buying and selling transaction. So that's it. A stock exchange. Now, stock exchange meaning. Stock exchange means a stock exchange is a place where shares, debentures and bonds are purchased and sold. A stock exchange is a highly original a financial market where these security, share, debentures and bonds can be both or sold. Its main function is to create an easy check and a fair link between buyers and selling of securities. Security included equity shares, debentures, preference share, government bonds, etc. And now future of a stock exchange. Stock exchange is a place where buyers and sellers meet and decided on a price. Next one. It is a place where stock are a trader. Stock exchange are physical location where a transaction are carried out on a trading floor. Next one. Stock market aims at facilitating the exchange of securities between buyers and sellers and reducing the risk. Thus, a stock exchange provides a mechanism to the individual investors, organizations to purchase or sell the security of the companies, government or semi-government institutions. Stock exchange is a terms as a stock market, share market and share bazaar. So, it is an important constituent of capital market. And now, meaning of a stock exchange. An executive committee is constituted at each exchange to look after their management. The composition, powers, and the name of the executive committee differ from exchange to exchange. The executive committee is known as governing body in Mumbai, while it is known as a committee of a management is Calcutta, and as a council of management in other stock exchange. The constitutions of the committee is similar to the one found in other limited companies. There are other companies so to assist the executive committee wise default committee, listening committee, operations committee, etc. Executive committee looks after all the activities and management of a stock exchange. The members of the committee retired by rotation, and it is for the period of 1 year. And now next point, organization structure of a stock exchange in India. So then, stock exchange may be organized in three forms: voluntary non-profit marketing organizing, companies with liability limited by shares, and company limited by guarantee. The Security Control Regulation Act 1956, a state rules for the licensing, recognition, functioning, and controlling the structure. There are 24 stock exchange in India. 11 of them are recognized stock exchange. The exchange operate under the rules by laws and regulations approved by the central government. And now the central government has established the Security Exchange Board of India, means SEBI, on 12th April 1988 to regulations and control their activities. 5. Exchange received permanent recognitions and the recognitions of other in a 5 years renewals basis. 3. Stock exchange Bombay, Ahmedabad, and Indore, or organized as voluntary non-profit marketing association for an organized as public limited companies Kolkata, Delhi, Bangalore, and Cochin, and the rest except Kanpur are organized as companies limited by guaranteed. So now next point, membership of stock exchange. So you know what do you mean by membership? The membership of a stock exchange is given only to individual person and not to the company or the institution. They must be experienced and a financial sound. They must be completed having a good moral character. So to become a members of a stock exchange, a person must be first one, a citizen of India, and now next, not less than 20 years. Next, he should not be insolvent or bankrupt or convict of any fraud. He should not be a partner, employee, or directors of the company. And now, next point, function of a stock exchange capital market. A stock exchange provided a very useful functions in securities market, such as first one, provided a ready market for stock shares and bond. It helps investor to convert their security into cash easily. It also helps persons with cash to convert into profitable security. Liquidity. It facilitates scale of security because there are buyers and also facilitate the buying of security because there are sellers rarely available in the stock exchange. It provided a liquidity to private investment in corporate enterprise. It transforms money into investment and vice versa. Now next point, arrangement of capital formation. So capital formation means investors in security are attract due to good return on investment and capital appreciation. So then the stock exchange index people to invest in a profitable industrial enterprises. It channelizes the flow of capital into industry. It promotes saving. That's a good habit, so you can save the money. Investment and a risk taking habit among the general public. In this way, stock exchange help for capital forming in the country. So you can also save money, so you can help develop to your country. It is a creation of continuous a market where a buying and selling of security goes on. Now next point, facilities in the sale and purchase of securities. After listing in the stock exchange, member can sell or purchase the old or new shares. So you can sell or purchase your old or new shares. That's your authority. In this way, both buyer and seller are a benefit for the stock exchange. And now next point, it directs the flow of capital. Stock exchange direct the flow of capital into most of profitable channel. It control the flow of capital into an economic return giving enterprises. It is possible by efficient stock processes a system of stock exchange. Next one, provides safety to investor. Stock exchange works under well-defined rules and regulations. Stock exchange market a detailed study of the soundness of the company before listing the security of those company. Security Control Regulation Act 1956 so controls all the transactions in the stock exchange. Rules and regulation are enforced to provide the safety. Next one, discipline company management. It is obligatory for the companies to follow a central rules and regulations of a stock exchange before the listing and even after the listing of securities. This list companies are required to submit their periodical financial report or a change in management, companies, place, etc. All this lead a company to improve their performance. It is a companies do not company with rules and regulations of the exchange. The company can be the list so the company manage the affairs effectively. Determined a security price. Stock exchange evaluates and determines the security price of the company. The evaluations is done on the basis of financial conditions and further plans of the company. The transaction prepared for a security are quoted by a stock exchange. It provided mechanism for evaluating the price of security through the law of demand and supply. So point number 8, prompts habit of saving. Yeah, promoted now, so you can save the money. Yeah, habit of saving. Stock exchange provide an opportunity to invest in the industrial project instead of investing in unproductive assets like gold or silver. There are two types of liquidity, a commodity, gold or silver. Point number 9, facilitators for speculations. Stock exchange act as a sensitive, a barometer, and helps forecasts the further are reflect a public opening, hence it helps spectators of secure substanding against through functional in prices of securities. And now next, economic barometer. What do you mean by economic barometer? Stock exchange front industrial development. It stimulated investment, is a productive sector. It also accelerated the process of economic development of the nations. So it serves as an economic parameter of a country economic states. And next one, important point, Bombay Stock Exchange. What do you mean by Bombay Stock Exchange? So Bombay Stock Exchange means is the oldest stock exchange in Asia, which was established in 1875 by the native Asia Stock Broker Association. It is the first stock exchange which received its permanent recognitions in 1956 from the government of India. It got the recognition under the Security Contract Act in 1956 and received certificates of incorporate on 8 August 2005. Certificate of commencement of a business on August 12, 2005, and the name has been changed to Bombay Stock Exchange Limited. It's a computerized, having a screen based training now on Bombay Online, a trading system. Bolt. It has a large number of transactions. NetNoFib, the cleaning and settlement functions of BSE are ISO 9001-200 certificate. So the BSE Sensex sensitive index is also called the BSE 30, which is a well used. The objective of BSE to establish and promote honorable and fair practices in security transactions. Next, to prompt, develop, and maintains a well regulation market for dealing in security. Next one, to safeguard the interest of members and the investing public having a dealing on the exchange. Next one, to prompt industrial developed through mobilization of resources. And now BSc has a launch interest a trader system with BSc Webs.com in February 2001. It's provided additional facilities to the investor to put the order for a purchase or sale of security using internet. The exchange provided an efficient and transparent market for trading in a security. Its index is a Sensex. Investor can search of their a member, a broker, or sub-broker by visiting bsc.com in and registered with them online trading worldwide. So now BSE is among the 8 biggest stock exchange in the world in them of a value of transactions. It has a national with a presence in 417 cities and town of India. It safeguards a market integrity and enhance transparency in operation. The function of clearing and settlement at ISO 9001-200 certified. Now next part, NSEI, National Stock Exchange of India. National Stock Exchange of India means NSEI. It is an all India level stock exchange. It is an important step taken to establish National Stock Exchange of India is upgrading trading facilities for the investor. It is a stock exchange on all India level which bring Indian financial market in line with the international financial market. It was incorporated in November 1992. It offers online trading system matching to international standard. The main future of NSE are as under. First one, it has a national wide coverage. The investor can make dealing through NSEI dealer. And now next one, NSEI is the first stock exchange in the world which use communication technology for trading is securities. Next one, it is a fully computerized, screen-based and ringless system. Next one, there is transparency in dealing, so the investor can check the expect a price at which transaction to place. Investor can trade their security from their office or homes or through a new network with a direct satellite link up. Next one, NSCI is a company promoted by IDBI, ICICI, LIC, GIC and its subsidiaries, Commercial Bank SBI Capital Market Limited.